Here with boxing legend, Mighty Mouse, Ivan Rivalson.
You didn't call me Mighty Mouse, did you, man?
Huh? Ain't that the name? How's it going, Mighty?
Everything good, man. You know, in the gym working with the fighters, getting them ready. Basically it.
All right, what you got coming up?
I got a Dan Brown. He out in the National. Get ready to go out there. I'm working with Greg with Brill. Brill fighting December the 13th. Just trying to stay busy, man. Make some things happen for them young guys.
Oh, that's two young wolves, yo.
Yeah, definitely. Yes,
Dan Brown might be the hardest punching amateur.
Yes, sir.
And Brill, up and coming.
Yep.
Who's Brill? Lightweight?
Yeah, lightweight.
Yo, what's it like for you to transition? You were the fighter, and then now you the guy that has to prep the fighter, teach the fighter, and kind of like calm the fighter down.
Well, honestly, like I said, man, you always ask me questions that nobody asked me before. But you know, it's kind of scary because they looking at me as the guy that used to fight, was in wars, did so much in his amateur career, and did great things in his professional career. It's scary, man, because I got to make sure that I'm giving the kid the right instructions when he go out there and fight all the time. Like, I was just in here with my dad. I'm listening to my dad. I'm hoping he gives me all the right instructions still so I can get to my fighters. So it's hard, man, but I love doing it. And at the end of the day, I don't always come out on top. I come out on bottom, but the best thing about it is that I can teach these guys and help these guys along the way.
Now, there's really nothing that you haven't seen as far as boxing-wise. You've been a boxer, you've been a trainer, you fought at the highest level. You fought Hall of Famers, whether it was in the amateurs or in the professionals, right? Guys who was top 20, top 10 all time. So when relaying that information, do you think it's easier for the fighters to receive it because they know, yo, bro, I fought Chavez, I fought Oscar.
Nah, some of them still don't know that it happened. And then when they do, they be like, you know. So I just try to, prep them and make them get in the right conditions that they can get in. And I try to not relay on what I've done in my career because at the end of the day, to be for real, some guys ain't thinking about me. You know what I'm saying? All right, champ, they ain't thinking about me or about what I've done. Like this young lady behind you.
Now, if I put the camera on, you're going to be mad. All right. Mr. Atlantic City.
Oh, God.
Right? You were lightweight.
Yes.
We got a big 47 fight. Former Undisputed Lightweight Champion this Saturday. Devin Haney, Brian Norman Jr. What you think of that fight?
You know, it's always said that the boxer always beats the slugger. And that's what it is. Devin Haney is strictly a boxer, and Devin Haney is a puncher, which is a slugger. I mean, I need to find out really how well Devin Haney's chin is. Can he absorb the pressure that Brian Norman is going to put on him? Because this pressure that Brian Norman is going to bring on him is going to bring something he's never seen before. I know Devin Haney got great legs. I'm just hoping his great legs can last within the 12 rounds. I just hope he don't make it a boring fight because I know in the fight, it's always tough for you if you fighting a punch and you get caught with a shot to hold. Sometimes I think Devin Haney holds unnecessary. But it's all going to tell. It's kind of hard to say. People might think wrong of me or what but I think I'm gonna have Haney edging Brian Norman. I think Devin Haney is actually going to make Brian Norman upset. It's going to make you frustrated. And when you're punching, you get frustrated. All you want to do is land that one big shot. And I think Devin Haney is smart enough to get away from a lot of those shots. And he counters real well. So, I like Devin Haney.
Now, Mike, you were the boxer, but you also stepped to the puncher.
Right.
You boxed them, but there's a period of time where you really, really let your hands go.
But
does Dev have to do that in this fight?
Yes, because I understood that sometimes in a fight you gotta get that respect. And I think Devin Haney has to go get that respect because of the simple fact Brian Norman doesn't respect him at all. Not at all. He don't respect Devin Haney at all. There go my man G Money right there.
Look at the boy.
What's up, gang?
Look at the boy.
What's up with you, baby? I'm chilling, man. What's up, baby?
What up? Is that dangerous to not respect your opponent at all? Is that how you walk into something?
Yeah, you can. But at the same time, I think that Brian Norman doesn't respect Devin Haney. He's smart enough not to walk into anything. He's definitely smart enough not to walk into anything.
Give me the keys to victory for both fighters. What does Brian Norman have to do to be successful?
What Brian Norman has to do to be successful is he's taking his punching power away because we know he can punch. He needs to put combinations together. He needs to not throw one big shot. He needs to put them together. Set his shots up. I will go start to the body and then go to the head. Always go to the body first, then go to the head. Definitely work off his jab. Devin Haney, do what he been doing. But this is where he has to. This is that fight where, like my fight with Gaddy, I needed that fight with Gaddy. I needed that fight to put me over the top, and it did. I think Devin Haney definitely needs this fight with Brian Norman to be superb. I mean, he has to do everything superb. He has to take a big shot, come back, counter with something good of his own, great of his own, and make it a dog fight to where the point is he being a smarter guy, where he punching, getting out the way, giving angles. Oh, he got this fight right here is probably the best fight he ever gonna have in his career.
Are you expecting to see the best version of Dev?
Yes.
Being that he was a kind of big dude melting himself down to be 35, 40. Now he looks really, really comfortable in this weight class.
Yes, I expect Devin Haney. Like I said, this is his come out party. Although everybody always say when you make your first professional debut, that's your coming out party. No, this is Devin coming out party. He's fighting one of the top guys in his weight class. He's fighting one of the top guys in the world. Hey man, it's nothing better than you being yourself called a champion, or you want people to respect you and call you a champion. You gotta go get that dog. So he's gonna get that dog.
Does Devin Haney need to do a Robinson Gotti 1, Gotti 2 film study at this fight?
I don't. Even if he did do that, no disrespect to Devin Haney, but I don't think Devin Haney has the heart that Ivan Robinson had. And in the time of back then or right now, even with me being 54 years old, I don't think Devin Haney has my heart. That's saying that if I was fighting Brian Norman, I would stand right in front of Brian Norman, and we would just go toe to toe. That's just me.
Would you give him angles?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. I mean, you already know. I ain't gonna just stand right in front of him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him angles. I'm gonna hit him on my angles and everything. I'm gonna do all that. All right, Eric. I'm gonna do all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit him with the jab. I'm gonna turn him off my hook. I'm definitely going downstairs to the body. You know what I'm saying? And I know my defense will definitely have to play a great significance in this fight because Brian Norman is a big puncher.